What's up, YouTube? Mm, you probably wonder why every time the video starts, I'm making these ugly ass faces. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Maybe it's because like the thumbnail you see, the picture on the video, when you click on it, maybe I want like that picture to be looking fucking retarded. So but that's not what I came for today. What I came for today is let's see. I'm gonna talk about today. Well, today I'm gonna talk about relationships. Not every not every aspect of a relationship, but a little points that I'm thinking about. Like I feel like in a relationship that there should be there should be like mutual feelings between each other. Like one person just can't have a certain set of feelings and another person has a different set of feelings because it's not gonna work. You feel me? Like y'all have to be on each other's eye level. You feel me? Y'all gotta see eye to eye. But so, but don't get me wrong. There's some relationships out there who do have a weird kind of thing, but at the same time they understand each other. If like the understanding and like that attachment where you actually feel like a couple or more or whatever you choose to be. If you feel like just a friend and it's supposed to be like a serious relationship where you're supposed to be like more than friends, then that relationship is probably not gonna work. And like a lot of people, I feel like they rush relationships, and like that's not gonna work either. But like I think you just should build that friendship first before you just jump out there. You feel me? Cause it's not gonna work. It might, but it's also a higher chance it's not. But like people like to feel needed. Like not too needed to where they just think you're all clingy and shit and too attached, but just to the point where you feel like you're needed and you also feel like you just like you want to feel needed. Your partner also has to feel needed. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of complications and a lot of like tension because like if you actually care about that person, you're not going to try to sabotage or ruin any type of like whatever you guys are having going on so far. So like communication, that's something I strongly agree with, because if you don't communicate, how will someone be able to get to know you? Feel me? If you always like up in a shell, or you always feel like it's not right, what's wrong? I mean, what's the worst that can happen besides trying? The person don't like you anymore. Wow. Okay, you're not in too deep from the start, right? So you shouldn't have too many hard feelings about that. If you do, you get over it. Because you probably meet someone else the same day, the next day, whenever. Feel me? But it should be on teamwork. If a relationship, I feel like if a relationship is not 50-50, feel me, then somebody getting pimped. And that's how I feel. Either the male pimping the female, the female pimping the male, the female pimping another female, male pimping another male. Whatever floats the boat, but in a relationship, like, yeah, not all relationships are the same. That's why I'm trying to like hit everyone out there, feel me? Cause I got everybody looking at these videos, so if you don't like pimping or prostitution or being used or using someone else or playing somebody else, then I suggest just be open. The more open you are, the easier it is for people to get to know the real you. Feel me? That it could be good and bad, because as you know, there are some mean people out there who do some cruddy stuff. But yeah, just have that bond. It's hard to find people out here who you can share a bond with, feel me? It's hard, and keep a bond, a long lasting bond, feel me? I mean, I believe in one night stands, short term bond, short term relationships, all that shit. But my target is long term relationship that can possibly end up in marriage or something like that. Or yeah, something more than marriage or something like that for and if you're in a relationship, my advice is don't try to like hurt the person you're with. Try not to. Sometimes people fuck up, but it's a difference in when you purposely do it. You feel me? When you purposely do it, I feel like that's another way of pimping somebody, because you know you're doing it. You're not gonna change. You're like, fuck it, fuck you, to your partner or whatever. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I can talk about this even more, but I'm not going to, because I'm gonna wait till it hit like 8 minutes and I'm gonna cut it off. So, see you too.